according to opinions. This is a story of the Zomato. They just identified that they already have a people who does delivery for them, but they put everything into the one app. Make yourself like convenient that you have it in hand. You don't have to call each hotel and tell them today I need a burger and next day I need a pizza. Install 5-6 app of the single hotel. You don't have to do that. We will structurize it one single app for everything. That's what the solution they gave. They spent a lot of years analyzing whether this will work out. They don't do it directly. They do it indirectly always. As your friend was telling, they get the notifications of Zomato. Zomato is actually providing a data for others companies to understand what will be the new product that is required for you. That's what they do. It's market research. They did a market analysis, analyzed whether the competitors can come into their industry easily, how unique they can build it. And next they went with business feasibility, all the same thing. Then they built a model, which are now, people are using it in your phones. And it's running successfully. The competitors came, Swiggy, Ola with ONDC, many apps came in, but still Zomato is running because they are improvising themselves each day by day. Next comes. So everyone here use Android phones or Apple phones. Android or iOS, right? Which is the app you use every day? Maybe every hour you can say something. Instagram. Apart from that, Spotify. ChatGPT, very well GPT now. For the payments, Google Pay, Phone Pay. Have you been in the era that you hold cash in your wallet, pay for bus, food, everything? Have you been in this era? So how did UPI change the entire India? Convenience. Is it a nice idea? So when UPI is introduced, right, many people said that this is a flop idea. It doesn't work out. People, like, the vision for the people who introduced UPI was like, this will go to smallest city or a smallest unit in India. They said that we still don't even have a network, proper network. People are still not using smartphones. How will you introduce an UPI? The statement they gave was like, UPI will change now. It has changed. People are, many shopkeepers or even in the small towns and all, they don't have necessary of a smartphone, but they just buy a smartphone because they need to use an UPI. That's how they were sure about what is the product they were introducing. UPI, what was the problem statement behind an UPI? Was there an online payment? It was there, but it was complicated. Many banks had their single app. Payment used to take 1 or 2 days to transfer it to other account. It was not immediate. And the other thing was, the traceability for the government was very difficult because they don't know how the money flows, where the money flows. UPI, one single solution, automated everything, government get whatever data they need, and people are happy with it. UPI came in, it's a single, you just register for your bank account and pay the money. They solved most of the problems, and people were telling that UPI cannot be used, but they said that UPI will change the world. They did it now. Many countries are proud about UPI and they are trying to introduce UPI in their countries. Business model was pretty simple there. And then, who are the audience? Like, audience here was everywhere. How do I differentiate between audience of an UPI and audience of a Zomato. Here I can tell audience are universal. Everyone are using it. Does it say with the Nano or the Zomato? No, right? So when you are identifying an audience, you make a, like, statistically we call it as we are understanding about the population. Then comes the sample. It's like you take the entire group of the people, divide a group of the people into small group, understand how this group behave for you, which is called an sample, and then this small group will represent this entire population. Who is the population for the UK? For the users. In terms of age, you can tell who is the, like, who are the population for the Nano age. But if you speak for the Zomato, anything about the people who are earning, you can say, who has money in their accounts. So that's how market study you need to do properly. Like, how do you ensure that your product is in a right market? You always need to identify who are your targets. Who are you? Yeah, so these are the nine the customer part. You need to understand the customer segment. Like, your customers may be one or two people, or group of one or two other who is completely different, don't have any unions between them. Next one is, what is the relationship that you and a customer have, and the one group of customer and the another group of customer you have. You need to understand about both. And what is it you use to interact with your customer? And once this is done, what is the value that adds on by you to solve a problem for your customer? That is what value proposition is. To solve that particular problem, and what are the resources? I'll just show you an example if you understand, like, what are the points you need to write there. Then you also need to understand what is the cost structure. Am I actually right? They are doing better than Ola and Uber. You know what is the reason? What difference they created? There was a revenue model. Do you know what is the revenue model for Ola and Uber? The revenue model is not, okay, we'll come one by one. Who are the customer segment for Ola? Commuters, daily commuters. There are two types of customers. One is commuters. Others are. Ola is an app between whom? Driver and commuters. So customers are driver and commuters, right? So customer segment you find. What is the relation that I as a Ola or a Uber as an app have between these two? Middleman doing what? Bridging? No, you're right. Improvise it.
You're correcting the two.
Yeah.
Organizing.
Yeah, we are trying to bring a driver and the commuter. It's a simple idea. The channel is online. What value proposition you are adding? Like, what are you trying to solve? What did Ola Uber solve?
Mentally unstable people who can't sleep at night, or people who have trauma,
So they face sleep issues. They have sleep issues. So we created a website, like an app, where we find, like, we have segregated emotions like anger, sympathy, happiness, crime. So we collect all the details, like whatever their history is. And with respect to that, it's like we keep a diary. Like I say, like I have to vent it out. So I vent it out in the app, like in a message way or in a voice recording way, and we collect all the details. And with the, like, we are making a video of something, like on that day, whatever happened. So we collect the details and like summarize the whole thing, which makes us happy, and we make a video which makes us feel happy.
Like therapy.
Yeah, therapy in app kind of. So we provide.
Okay, nice idea. Like you're trying to.
With respect to the song we listen to, or if any particular, like basically all history we might have, and we provide them with the thing that which makes them happy, which makes them peaceful.
So you feed them back that their own happy feelings.
Yeah.
Right?
So we, like, many people have the thing of writing diaries or venting it out, and they don't have people. So it's like an app.
Okay. Did you listen to the whatever you explained, or you want me to summarize? I'll just tell you in small words. They have a problem statement, not able to sleep at night. They need a solution for that. One part of the solution, what they found is they will identify what are the happy moments that they have, the person has in an entire day. Show that happy moments or whatever way it is, whether it's an audio video, to that particular person. It makes feel them happy and go for the sleep like that, right?
Kind of.
Kind of. So can you build up like this model for that? Come on, start. I'll help you. It's easy only. Okay, who are your customers? Everyone has to, not only her. Who are her customers now?
Mostly from the age gap 14 to 25 or 26.
So let's differentiate now. What are the first segment you tell me? Age.
Mostly from the age 13 to 26.
13 to 26.
13, 1, 3 and 2.
13 to 26. 13 also has this. Something you do. Okay, 13 to 26. All like the people who are of 13 to 26. All are your customers?
Mostly, not all.
Now, how do you tell it's mostly? How do you differentiate?
Let's say, so we conducted a survey kind of where we made them forms. So people who were from teenagers who were having all those hormonal issues. Right?
One is hormonal issues.
And like stress, PTSD.
Stress.
PTSD people who suffer from PTSD.
Okay. So, from this age group, you differentiated your customer segment, and now your customer segment are only this one. Right. So, age group is never your customer segment. You can tell my customer segment of this one, these people who are having all these issues. Okay. This right. This one is done. What is the customer relationship that you need to have with them?
Something like a friend who like we need them to share whatever it is.
Okay.
So it's not very professional or not too close. It's something in middle. Like a therapist has towards their patients.
You want to be a well-wisher kind of.
Yeah.
For them. What are the channels? Now channels will be set by other people. For this one, see, for the Nammayatri they have an online app. For this problem statement what she explained, what can be the channels? App. One is app. Another one is Digital platform, I can say. Combining digital platform. Next.
And offline.
In person.
Yeah.
In person, offline, train.
But this
train
is
people.
mostly based on digital thing. Like this is an app.
That will differentiate later. See, you have a problem statement. You should not tell that, okay, digital is my platform. No. You need to identify other options are there. In that, which is the best for you. Maybe we'll speak to the customers, then understand what they prefer. Some people doesn't prefer online for this kind of platform.
So they can go to therapist. We are solely based on app.
So channels are therapist and online both. Is there any other platform? Okay. What value are adding to them? What value you are adding to resolve the problem statement of your customer?
Being there emotionally for them, and mostly that they can vent out to us, and giving some kind of advice. And this is like VR based on virtual reality.
So it's like in one simple sentence, if you say that you are trying to be online friend to them, that's a value. Or someone who have a trauma of not able to tell it to others.
Yeah.
See, the other solution is they can tell it to their friends, but they don't have to do that. So they are telling it. I mean, you are app. That is one value proposition you are adding to the to resolve that one. What are the key activities?
So it's the virtual reality thing at last. So we have VR models for seeing.
Key activities will be like this: platform development, partner onboarding, marketing, customers.
So the idea is to create a caffeinated protein because it is an isolated segment in the current market in India. No one is really doing it. Our key partners include contract manufacturers, suppliers, packagers, gyms where we can sell our e-commerce websites. This is because they can help us manufacture or create our product, and the other help us get our product to the customer. Our key activity, product formulation, brand building, channel distribution, and regulatory compliances. As you know, this is very important because product formulation helps us create the product as it is, and brand building and channel distribution help us reach the customer. Whereas regulatory compliance ensures that we are approved by the government of India and they have put their stamp stating that we are safe to consume, our product is safe to consume. Our key resources are proprietary protein caffeine formula, brand identity, founder fitness community networks, and manufacturing and supply agreements. So these are, we consider them our key resources because as we know, the formula is IP, as they say, intellectual property, and very important to the brand, as is the brand identity and the community network, which helps us curate a community and create a network of repeat buyers who keep returning and are loyal to our brand. And manufacturing and supply agreements because we have long-term contracts with manufacturers who help us create our product. Now the cost structure includes the protein, caffeine, flavoring, packaging, which is the obvious costs to create a beverage product. And contract manufacturing is to curate the product in a lab. Value propositions is what our company adds value to the customer's life, which is we provide a pre-workout energy drink and protein in one can under a marginal cost, and this helps a number of people. There's no time waste in shaping the protein powder or making it, and you don't have to take two separate beverages for protein and caffeine. And from energy drinks, the sugar crashes that you get or the unsafe materials that you consume doesn't happen in our product. Customer relationships, subscription, discount, fitness influencers, community challenges on Instagram, and personalized goal-based recommendations. So these are the relationships with our customers. For example, fitness influencers get our product out there, put it in front of people, and show that this is a good product and creates trust with our brand. And goal-based recommendations is how the dosage of our product that we recommend to the consumer to make it most optimal. Channels, this is basically the places in which we sell our product. That is D2C e-commerce websites like Linkit, or gyms and health stores where we partner up with them and they sell our product to their customers. Subscriptions where you can go to our D2C website and directly take a consumer, say contract for a year where we can supply you with the product at lower cost. Customer segments include people who work out, like fitness freaks or vegetarians who can't hit their protein goals every day, and gym chains or fitness areas like gyms or MMA gyms or boxing gyms, etc. And our revenue streams are, as I mentioned, e-commerce websites, quick commerce websites, our own D2C website, and other institutions like gyms, corporate offices, etc.
So our product is basically we are making a gym application. This is nothing but gym aggregator. This is nothing but combining multiple gyms and other sports dojo into our system, so that the user can go from a single platform and go to any of the respective places. So our key partners will be independent gyms, dojos, then we have sports complexes, and we have payment gateway providers, etc. Our key activities will be building and maintaining a booking platform, user acquisition wherein we get users into our platform, and user retention, which means keeping our users loyal, because buying means, but if we retain our users, they will be loyal to our platform and it will benefit us also. And the key resources will be mobile app and booking tech, which will booking tech as in we can make our own websites, etc. And then we have brand and trust reputation and user behavior data.
So value proposition, access to hundreds of gym codes and studios, all membership pay for season, and variety of activities like swimming and use of lift, boxing, yoga, codes. Then no lock-in try before coming in, no lock system there. It's so difficult to. For vendors, window fees not free, 0 acquisition cost walking traffic. Cost structure, platform development and hosting infrastructure, payments to menu for confirmed season. Customer relationship, personalized workout recommendation, stick and checking gamification, enhanced chat support and community, corporate account manager. In this type, we can build a relationship with the customers. So channels in iOS, Android, corporate vendor portals and social media influencer marketing and so on. So customer segments, fitness entails rule-age variety. Instead of gym, they rule-age variety of sports like swimming, boxing, for them. Frequent travelers needed gym access. Beginner hesitant to commit, corporate buying, employee vendors, venue operators like B2B supply sales. So revenue streams, commission margin per session around 20 to 30%, and corporate B2B wellness packages.